My name is Tony. In a matter of seconds, I'll be at the movies talking to people about Cheech and Chong's last movie. We're going to get right out of the theater feedback. This is David Zaslav. You know the drill. He stinks. If he was a weed smoker, he'd probably knock you all out. I'm at a dispensary in West Milford, New Jersey. This is Glenn.
Hello.
420 somewhere is the name of your store?
420 somewhere, yeah.
Tell me the address.
It's 1938 Union Valley Road, and as most people say, we're right next to Tractor Supply. It's a good landmark.
In West Milford, New Jersey. This is Isaac.
Hello.
He works here.
Always. Every day.
And me, you know me, I'm Tony the Movie Guy. I figured in honor of Cheech and Chong's last movie, I think we should all roll a joint. We have a Jedi Master.
Yeah, that's right. Back
an,
in the
an
80s.
intermediary. And me, a pineapple. Who has never touched the stuff. Guys, show me.
Perfect. So we'll start off with the
Little oregano
leaves,
here.
of course.
We're not going for time. Yeah, this is not real. Kids, don't do this at all.
Kids don't
Where's
do
my
it.
roll of paper?
So we'll give you one right here. This is an easy wider.
Nice.
I'm going to use an easy wider myself. And for you folks that like it a little bit longer, like the 100 size, there's the big bamboo. Remember
And the
those.
sprinkle, not
They
too
work
much.
amazing.
Not too much.
You just want to make sure the glue is facing you, right?
How's that? That's a really good roll right there. That's what it should be, right?
This one I took
One
my
that's
time
done,
with.
yeah.
We'll add just a little more.
Okay.
When it's not enough, it gets a little tough.
Nice.
Perfect.
Nice.
I'll do my own. I like to put my
Yep,
own.
yep.
Make it
We're all
so
gonna
this
go
is
at
some
once.
oregano for him. I like to fold mine, give it a little crease, so that it sits in there and it makes it a little easier to roll.
Glenn likes to say only the kids use the filters.
I'm no
That's-
Willie
I don't
Wilkie.
use the
He
filter
doesn't use
because
them.
I like the roach at the end when it had a lot of resin on it.
Yep.
That was my favorite part. So then we just kind of even it out a little bit here. You get it nice and even so it looks good. Fingers a little bit moist. And then you just kind of want to kind of get it rolling a little bit here.
Glenn, do I have to lick this glue or is it?
You do in the end.
At the
And
end.
What I do
Oh,
is-
okay.
So I
Lick
roll
it
it
and
back
stick
and
it.
forth a little.
Stick it. Oh.
And then once I get up, I don't lick the top of the glue. I lick the back of the glue so it doesn't come off on your tongue and it sticks better.
Right.
So there we go. That's one right there. I
Camera
love it. And
girl's
it's called a
laughing.
bone because all bones are different shapes. And I like to take mine and just crush the end with my fingers a little so that it doesn't fall out the end. And then there you go. My friends and I would love that baby right there.
I'm no Seth Rogen.
I usually go for more cone shit.
Hey man, don't bogart that joint.
I would smoke that if you rolled it years ago. For sure. And then one of my favorite parts was the everything that fell out because
seeds.
I wasn't that good. But then you just kind of clean it up a little bit.
Gotcha.
And back into the baggie it would go for the next.
Just put this on David Zaslav.
Yeah, for the next adventure.
Nice.
Nice.
And
what
that's
it
how
looks
it's
like.
not done.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. This is
I'm sorry.
well set. This is an 80s, 90s joint, the one we used to roll. Nowadays they come all pre-made. It took the fun out of the shapes and sizes. So enjoy, everybody.
Gentlemen, here, you just came out of Cheech and Chong's last movie. Thank you for seeing that, sir. What'd you think? It's more of a documentary than a movie, right?
Yeah, it's more of a history of their lives
Yeah,
as performers, and
yeah.
it was more just that recap of their whole performing life.
Yeah.
And the difficult, the easy, the fun. I didn't realize they had so many fallings out with directors, even with themselves.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's kind of like a road trip movie, though, isn't it? It's that they put the documentary on the road.
yeah,
They had,
they were in a car, the whole thing, and
Yeah.
flashbacks of their whole
or recollections, if you will. They had I just found that the other day that Lou Adler, yeah, like he kind of got.
He launched them up, to a certain extent in their careers, but then they had a falling out with him eventually. But then they reconciled.
Yeah.
They themselves had a falling out, and now they've reconciled and done this last movie. So
On Up in Smoke, there was a 90-10 split. They got 10.
yeah, they didn't realize because they didn't hire a lawyer
Right. Isn't that horrible?
But, I mean, to their credit, they made light of it. They were able to get by it.
Mm-hmm.
And, they had, a lot of ups and downs in their lives. But they persevered, and I think it wound up being, to their benefit. So,
I think they were a gift to comedy. I mean,
yeah.
if you know Seth Rogen and Franco, they tried to do their thing, but they really,
I never was that close to their stuff, but I remember them. And
Mhm.
I remember how, they were funny, and they were, you were attracted to their kind of humor, but they had a certain niche, and
yeah.
but it was me just having a curiosity to see what, they labeled it last movie, so I saw.
Yeah, I think this may be it. For their next movie, After Up in Smoke, Cheech and Chong's next movie, they got in advance. They each got $1.1 million in advance, so God bless them. Before you go, do you have like a favorite Cheech and Chong film from their library?
No, like I said, I wasn't that close to both their, music side or their
The film?
film side.
Yeah.
It's just, an ability to connect with them as performers.
But you
to a
see,
low level extent.
yeah, but you've seen some of their films, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice Dreams.
Yeah, I mean, they're just, they were kind of a genre, and I understood where it came from, and that was it for me.
That's awesome. Before you go, they gave the world Pee Wee Herman. I mean, if that counts for anything, they gave the world Phil Hartman.
They were popular, they were good, and they were deserving, so,
Sandra Bernhard. They put a young Sandra Bernhard in one of their films. They bring a lot of talent out of the. All right. Thank you. Have a good weekend.
Just want to show you guys our special craft cannabis selection. All the small cultivations in the state.
See, that's why it came out. You could feel it. It feels a little better. A little less heat to it.
We could take you up front to our fun prize wheel for first-time customers. We got our beautiful TVs with all of our deals on them. Always custom woodwork, 420 somewhere trays. Gift cards always available.
All right.
And 420 pups, always in store.
Patrick Ruber. I don't know. Nobody like him. He was actually he was like the first computer.
Pac-Man machine for all the arcade lovers. Our merchandise. We'd go good together. And our 120-inch screen, where we play all sorts of stuff. Movies, sports games, Super Bowls, World Series. A lot of fun here. And always popcorn upon request.
Thank you.
Glenn, thank you for doing this, sir. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Website?
Yeah, as you know, it's always 420 somewhere, right? So our website is 420somewhere.com.
Right.
It's the number 4, spell out 20somewhere.com.
Just like on your shirt.
Correct.
Awesome.
Correct. Great deals going on there. And of course, happy people working in here, and we love happy people.
Like
See
you
next
guys.
time.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Right out of the theater feedback for Cheech and Chong's last movie. If anybody could do it, it's Tony the Movie Guy. I want to thank that gentleman for speaking with me. I want to thank Cheech and Chong for the many years of filmed entertainment. I want to thank my friends at 420 Somewhere in West Milford, New Jersey for that intro. I want to thank me for doing a great job, and I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.